we went in the beginning. We're going to fast forward a bit.
Yeah.
YouTube. So you want to go to YouTube. So that's how I found out about you.
Mm.
And this is, I think, I could be wrong with the timings, but either a year or a year and a half ago, I'm not sure. But I see this video on YouTube, okay? And I see, like, it's not a proper thumbnail. It's just like, you're doing this. It's a background. You're like, how to easily make 10K. I think it's your most viewed video currently. And I was like, what is this? This is interesting. I click on it. I love the way you made the video. I love the way you did it. And obviously everyone went crazy about the knitting story, that there's a girl making 10,000. I'm like, man, I'm doing all of this and there's a chick knitting and she's making this much money. What's going on, you know? And the way you put it was really nice. And I think later on you made like a bunch of like how to do sales videos, which I really like those ones too. But that's how I found out about you. Now, was that your first video? I don't think it was your first video, was it?
No, it was my 6th.
Your 6th video?
I think it was 5th or 6th. Yeah.
Okay, the thumbnail, was it just like random or was it like planned the way you went about it?
It was random. Yeah. I just thought, well, if it's a raw video, you should have a raw thumbnail.
Yeah.
So if it's an unedited video, why edit the thumbnail? So I just took it from the video.
And were you shocked, like when you put the video, the reactions and everything?
Oh yeah. Because I'd had one other biggish video, the one where I sold my company and I made that video, because that got like 50K views in the first week or something.
Was that your first video?
That was my first big video.
First big video.
Yeah, so that was my 4th or 5th video that I'd ever made.
That's still in YouTube terms, that's crazy. The 4th and 5th video.
I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it, man. I just couldn't believe how. And I got so many messages, so many comments, so many emails. Everyone was talking about it. Everyone was sending it to their friends, because everyone thinks you can't sell these businesses. So all of a sudden it's like, oh my God, that's now not the truth anymore. And everyone was sending it around like, yo, you can sell an info business, all this stuff. So that was just crazy. So that was my first ever big video. And then that one, the 10K per month one, was my second ever big video. And again, that got like 100K views within about 10, 15 days.
What did it, what were the results that came out of that video? Like, what were the benefits?
What, from a business standpoint?
Every standpoint, to me. The one that stood out for you the most, what did it give you the most? You're like, damn, that's what that video did for me.
I'll tell you a story, right? Yeah. So when I sold my last company, I had a plan, which was this, right? I'm not going to have a team. I'm not going to run any ads. I'm going to start a YouTube channel and make a few videos for fun. And if anyone wants me to coach them, I'll coach them. That's it. I was charging $9,000 a month for consulting, one-to-one. I didn't have a kind of course or anything like that at the time. And I thought, I'll just make 40, 50, 60K a month and just chill on my own, like pure profit. That was my plan. And then when I uploaded that 10K per month video, dude, at the time, I was getting like 1 or 2 sales calls a week, right? And taking them myself. So pretty much no volume. My calendar was in the description of all my videos, right? And it was open like 2 weeks out, like 12 hours a day, because I was getting no calls, right? And then I uploaded that frigging video, and within 48 hours, the calendar was rock solid full, 12 calls a day, about 9 days out, right? Literally, I remember, because I uploaded it on a Sunday, and then Monday morning, I had like maybe 40 calls booked. I was like, what the fuck? And then I was like, no, this must just be like a little thing. It probably took
like a glitch or something.
Yeah. I was like, I'll work through these and it'll be fine. The next morning I woke up, I'd had honestly like 120, 150 calls booked off that video in like 2 days. And I remember I messaged one of my buddies, this guy, David Dre, Sam Oven's old head of sales. I was like, what the hell do I do, man? You know, like, I think this is going to carry on, and I think all these calls are going to carry on coming in. So I very quickly hired 2 sales reps that I knew. And I was like, guys, I need you to come in and help with these calls. Like, my calendar is fucked. And I need you to get on calls like now, please. Yeah. And we'll do a sales script and just get on and just sell this offer. And that's exactly what we did. So I hired 2 sales reps immediately that started pretty much immediately. Yeah. I set them off on all the calls, and I was doing some, you know, Carl was doing some, Marcel was doing some calls, and we just got through them. And then we did 364K cash in January, the next month, off that volume with no ads.
Wow.
So we, honestly, in December, we did about 70K. In Jan, we did 364K cash off that one video from the calls. And it was just like bang
And just from one video.
from one video. And it didn't stop either. That gave us calls from, it's still getting us calls now.
But you know what's interesting that I realize about this story is that the reason it's possible, yes, we can all say it's one video, but it's because of your whole experience and everything that you've done, right? There's many people that can make that video, but you can always know which one's authentic and which one's not. When I was watching your video, I know what this guy's doing. Like it's obvious, especially people who are like, let's say they've already started their agencies, they have an idea of like what's going on. It's very easy to see the bullshit. You didn't have any of the Lamborghini and like stuff like that going on to convince people. It was information based, and you're unique. You're one of the people who sold it. People didn't. That's right. But again, that one video doing all of this.
Yeah. That's what, that one video, forced me to make another company, and then I built the training program to go along with it. And then we were getting so many people on calls that couldn't afford the 9K a month one-to-one, that we made a 4K a month group coaching program for those people so that they had something to buy.
Yeah.
And then we got a guy on a call one day who was like, I don't care what it costs. Please, could you do it all for me? Then we made our 15K a month done for you offer. So it all just kind of similar to the first business, how the first business started by accident. This second business has kind of not started by accident, but grown kind of by accident.
Yeah.
Because I didn't
Just wanted to chill. You're just like,
I just didn't.
these are good
think
problems,
this
huh?
happened. But it's a great problem to have.
These are good problems.
So we've done like millions of dollars in cash now over the last 12 months from YouTube.
That's amazing. And you know what? This is what I love about the internet. That's how I saw the video. That's how I knew you. And now we're doing a podcast. This is what I love about this whole thing, And okay, now, so look, you've done these things by accident, right? Good accidents.
Good accident.
Enjoyed this segment? Click the link in the description for the full episode. And if you like what we do, please subscribe.